The Netgear Nighthawk X10 router is an amazing router. This is an 802.11 AC AD router that has a 1.7 gigahertz quad-core processor, and the router itself also acts as a Plex media server. This is also known as the Netgear R9000 router. It has incredibly fast 4600 plus 1733 plus 800 megabits per second wireless speed. So basically you get yourself 3 channels here. It is one of the fastest gaming routers for gamers. It also has a 10 gigabit LAN port, and it's basically a MIMO router that basically goes through and analyzes your stream to be able to segregate your data and make sure that the data that's important is the data that gets the highest priority. This is the router for 4K streaming, VR gaming, downloads. I'll tell you, I do live streams with my computer. My kids are streaming at the same time. We're all playing For Honor or anything, as well as my wife might be in the other room watching Netflix. It handles 3 kids streaming to Twitch or YouTube at the same time. This is an excellent router, and let me go ahead and show you the GUI and some other features. You can see here in the Netgear GUI itself all the options you have on the left. You can set up your internet, your wireless, your attached devices, your parental controls, which are set through NetGenie. You can also set your ReadyShare for your USB drive that you want to share through your Wi-Fi network. I happen to have a 2 terabyte USB drive sharing through my network. You'll also see that the Netgear X10 has cloud backup, where you can back up all of your data to the Amazon cloud that's on your USB drive automatically, which is a nice touch. In case your USB drive goes bad while it's attached to the router, you know all your data is backed up to the cloud. You can also set up a separate guest network so that guests in your home can connect to the network without being on your primary network. The guest network is also a good feature to set up for kids. So your kids can be isolated to a separate network, and you can say maybe set it up so that they lose their internet at certain times of day and things like that. So guest network's very flexible. And of course, Plex media server. Plex, if you don't know what Plex is a way to use your video content stored on your hard drive and serve it to all the devices in your household and even over the internet so that you can access your movies, your home videos, and various other things. It is very easy to set up Plex Media Server on a PC, but one of the disadvantages of a PC is that A, it ties up resources on your PC. When you're streaming, you might have more stuttering lag. By serving Plex directly from the Netgear router, you don't have to worry about that Plex Media Server app on your PC consuming resources, especially when streaming is very slow. It is lightning fast. I found better performance with the Plex Media Server serving up off the X10 router than I did off of my Razer Blade Pro laptop. The Plex Media app exists for everything from Amazon Fire to Roku to PlayStation 4 even. So using the Plex Media Server on the Netgear X10, I'm able to watch all my Plex Media and all those DVDs that I burnt into MP4 that I bought over the years. I'm able to watch those from any device in the household. Another thing you can look at is attached devices at your home. Real quick and easily, you can see which devices are connected to your X10 router at which bandwidths. So you can see I here have my 5G devices. I have some 2.4G devices connected, an Android here, my Amazon Fire here, my printer here, one of my desktops here, my iPhone here. It's a really good way to see what devices are attached and what band that they're attached with. So again, the Netgear X10 router is an amazingly fast router. It's probably the best router I've ever used by far. It is not cheap, but if you need an absolutely high performance router, this is the router to have for your household. It has amazingly powerful antennas that cover my entire house and then some all the way down the street. It also allows me to stream to the internet while my kids are streaming to the internet. 3 laptops all streaming at the same time, 3 laptops all playing For Honor at the same time, all streaming to the same time. It is crazy how much throughput you could put through this router and how it does a perfect job. There's no stuttering, no lag. On my broadband service, I'm getting 300 megabits downstream. I'm maxed out on my upstream. Again, the Netgear Wireless X10 is not a cheap router, but if you need one of the best routers ever, this is the best router. And here's the thing. The router is more stable than the previous Netgear models I've reviewed. I reviewed the Nighthawk X4 and the Nighthawk X6, and the X10 has been more stable, especially on the 2.4 gigahertz band. I've not had a single crash, had to reboot or drop anything, a signal drop on the X10 router, and I've been using it for well over a month now. Again, the Netgear Nighthawk X10, the best router I've ever reviewed here on DragonBlogger.com. This is a 5-star router. Thank you for watching. Disclaimer: this product was provided to the author to do a review. All opinions are 100% authors and authors alone. For more information, visit bit.ly/dbdisclose. To have your product or brand showcased on Dragon Blogger, visit bit.ly/reviewmyproduct. Thank you for watching.